Tongues have continued to wag over last Sunday's clash between security forces and the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, which claimed lives on both sides and left several others injured. Some arrests were also made, but the police has said it would not rush in charging to court those arrested and detained. Spokesman of the State Police Command, Daniel Ndukwe, explained that investigations were ongoing, adding that they would be prosecuted afterward. Regardless, the movement for the actualization of sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, and International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law, Intersociety, said the attack was a callous and premeditated mass murder. Leader of MASOB, Uchenna Madu, in a statement issued in Owerri yesterday, claimed it was an attempt by the federal government to demoralize Igbo and weaken the aspiration of ruling the country in 2023. It said the attack was the worst barbaric and primitive reactionary measure of a combined security agents of Nigeria against the perceived enemies of President Muhammadu Buhari's kinsmen, called the Fulanis. It is all about wounding the morale of Igbo sociopolitical leaders. It is about creating fear among Igbo towards 2023. Igbo must rise in defense of our fatherland. An injustice to an Igbo is injustice against all Igbo, irrespective of political differences. The presidency is using pro-Biafra agitators as their testing ground of wounding and inflicting injurious blows that will demoralize the chances of Igbo political emancipation in 2023. They knew that pro-Biafra agitators are a heavy factor to reckon with in 2023 towards Igbo political emancipation. MASOB reiterates its earlier resolve that no amount of treacherous and subtle clampdown, attacks, killings, arrests, prosecution by the way of the Nigerian state will deter us from Biafra actualization. In its reaction, IPOB yesterday accused the Nigerian police and army of abandoning their core duty of chasing and arresting bandit terrorists and violent criminals, killing innocent and harmless Biafrans. The group also demanded that the army and police be classified as terrorists. Media and Publicity Secretary of the group, Ima Powerful, who stated this in a statement in Owerri yesterday, said security operatives have looked away on armed carrying groups only to descend on IPOB members who he said do not bear arms. Oduduwa Amotekun are armed. Fulani Miyetti Allah are armed. Fulani terrorism also are armed. Fulani funded bandits are armed. Fulani Ansaru Brigade is also armed. They also gather in public without any military interference. But as soon as Biafran youth congregate in any location to pray, every Nigerian military formation, including police, DSS, army, air force, stationed in Biafra land, will descend on them, firing indiscriminately with the intention of killing as many innocent people as possible, because IPOB is a peaceful movement. The army and police must be designated as the terrorist groups that they are, because when it comes to killing of Biafrans, they are infinitely worse than the Boko group and ISWA put together. We Biafrans must defend our lives, Powerful said. An Igbo social cultural think tank with members both in Nigeria and in the diaspora, Nzuko Umana, called on Enugu State Governor Chief Ifeanyi Egwuanyi to, as a matter of urgency, constitute Judicial Commission of Inquiry into the issue. It urged the Chief Judge of Enugu State, Justice Ngozi Emehulu, to direct coroner inquest into the dastard incident. In a statement by its coordinator Ngozi Odumoku and Secretary Pascal Mbanefo, which the group said it viewed the shock and deep concern the extrajudicial killing. Nzoko Umana notes that there are widespread reports that these extrajudicial killings took place when security operatives invaded peaceful meeting of the youth, while the Enugu State Commissioner of Police, Ahmed Abdul Rahman, considered that many of the youth escaped with bullet wounds and police have started tracing them. It is noteworthy that extrajudicial killings are a violation of the right to life as enshrined in Section 33 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, Article 4 of the African Charter on Human Rights, Human and People Rights, and Article 6 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. It called on the Southeast Governors Forum and Southeast Joint Security Committee to urgently activate the long-awaited regional security network to reassure citizens on the security of lives and property. On his part, Chairman, Board of Trustees of Inter-Society said that the Enugu incident was the 15th of well-coordinated massacre by Nigerian security forces. According to Inter-Society, such massacres started on 30th August 2015 had taken place in Onitsha, Enugu, Yenogua, Port Harcourt, and Asaba on 30th August 2015, Onitsha again on 2nd and 17th December 2015, Aba on 29 January and 9th of February 2016, Onitsha, Nkpo, and Asaba on 29th and 30th May 2016, Port Harcourt on 29th January 17, Abia, Isiala Ngwa, Ogwe, and Umahia on 11th to 14th September 2017, Orifite, Anambra on the 2nd of December 2019, and Emene, Enugu on Sunday, 23rd August 2020, bringing the total number of such massacres at the least 15, involving killing of now over 500 defenseless Judeo-Christian citizens of Old Eastern Nigeria extraction and injuring of over 550 others. A youth group under the aegis of Save Enugu Youth Initiative has warned the federal government to desist from further onslaughts against harmless citizens or face civil disobedience. In a statement jointly signed by the state coordinator and convener of the group, Chibueze Nwoga and Giwiyi Solomon, it challenged President Buhari to bring the perpetrators to book to forestall future occurrence. The butchering of innocent and defenseless young people who were not carrying arms simply because they were having a meeting and are known as IPOB members was the craziest action ever taken by the federal government's controlled security agents. The constitutionality of any group, including IPOB, holding peaceful meetings anywhere within the nation's territory cannot be questioned, as the constitution guarantees association of the country's citizens anywhere. Our question remains: where did the Nigeria police and other federal government security agents got the power to attack and kill harmless Nigerians in Emene, Enugu State? As at last check, it is clear the constitution protects the country's citizens from gathering anywhere, and it guarantees the freedom of association. Now, it is evidently clear the police have acted in contravention of the law and must be prosecuted by the Attorney General of the nation or risk civil disobedience from the citizens of the nation. So guys, a lot of people have said many things, and it's going, in a different direction. It's going in a different direction. Now, they are talking about what happened now, calling on the government to do this, demanding this, demanding that from the government. I don't even know how that will be possible. Of course, they have already given their condition that if they don't do anything, that they are going to, it will result to disobedience or whatever. The question now is that since 2015, we have been on this issue. The ones that their lives were taken as at that time, nothing has been done. And from the account we have, it's been happening over and over again, and we have about 15 incidents at different times and at different places. Nothing has been done. Justice has not been given to those people whose lives have been taken. Another one is happening. And how do we expect, how do you think that this government is going to do something? I could remember what the president's wife said, when she was talking generally about insecurity. That was close to 2 years now. And she said if nothing was done then, that it will continue over and over again. And it's like that now. It's a free fall. If all of these incidents that have been listed have been happening before now and nothing was done, is it now they want to do anything? Do you want to tell us the government does not know what is happening? Just like one of the group said, that anytime they see these people gather, they always have they're supposed to have their intelligence gathered. They know quite all right that these guys, they cannot just be fighting themselves. Who are they fighting? They are within their territory. They are within their domain and zone. So if they want to fight any other person, is it not their people they are going to be fighting? They are always going, most of the time, maybe they are going for burial, which we have said on many occasions. We've said it several times. These people want to go their way, maybe going for burial, going for party or whatever, or they want to pray. And immediately they will get that information and will go and meet them there. This case was not the case of, oh, maybe they were going for an operation, they were going for something, or to go and get other people armed or injured. No. The last time before this one was that they were going to get fortified and they arrested their herbalist or whatever. I don't think up to now whether the man has been released. What kind of a thing is that? So when these people are calling, when these same people are calling the government to do this, do you think they are going to listen? And now some people, they call themselves, whether they are deep thinkers or whatever, they will be warning international communities not to intervene or not to listen to what people are saying. Now what is happening? And those people will not come out and let us even hear what they need to say. Which group will come out and say, oh, or to condemn this whole thing outrightly? But when all international communities, when they are seeing all of this, they are making statements, they are making their own observations, then some groups will come out and begin to say, oh, don't listen to them. Oh, you guys are being misinformed. What are we talking about? For how long will this continue to go? For how long? How many people have they arrested in from all these bandits or whatever they call them? It's unfortunate. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this. It's just unfortunate.